FBN Capital Limited. Ideals you can depend on. Ideas you can thrive on.
Today we're going to start off with hopefully a very concise and illuminating review of the landscape of Nigerian economic environment and what the future holds for us.
Nigeria probably has it all ahead. It is, as you might argue, ours to lose. There are days when I think we are determined to lose it, but there are probably now more days when I think we just might make it.
The principal challenge is really around the capacity of the monitoring board to properly evaluate and assess the work that has been done by the oil companies.
The banks we deal with, they give us short-term finances for a long-term project. The typical life of a swan drilling rig is about 25 to 30 years. So if you then get financing of $120 million at between 15 to 20%, and you're practically working for the banks. Today, more and more foreign banks are interested, and they are offering lower interest rates, which is attractive to us.
The shell is just waiting for you to mess up within the 2 years, and we'll see the cycle, and you'll be thrown out. It's simple. It's as simple as that.
We have done in Azura Power. Benga has done that at the other end, at the distribution end. Gareth is one of the pioneers of investment in the power generation sector, as is Eluma in geometric. All the bets that we have taken have been macro strategic bets.
The entire exercise could have been better. Having said that, there are some positives. There are a fair amount of positives, and I think that we're certainly in a better place by simply moving the process forward and ending up with some winners as we have it right now.
Why are we not doing better than we should? We've had a few attempts at getting private sector involved in infrastructure build and infrastructure development. But so far, we've not really seen any clear success case that one can point out. And that's why at the Lagos Business School, we thought that it was time to look at those issues and find out what can be done to improve on it.
The only way you can get around that is to have transparency. And you need transparency in the procurement process, and transparency in the award, and transparency. If it has to be cancelled, then yeah, transparency in the cancellation as well.
I think the most lacking thing in Nigeria today, in terms of catalyst for growth, is capital. We are extremely capital short in Nigeria, and it's extremely important that the little capital we have is used in the best places. I think that's where our financial system has let us down and can be improved. I was fairly amazed that the infrastructure bank has a maximum tenure of 5 years. I think that it is difficult to call any project infrastructure if you expect to get a return in 5 years. So I think that could be redesigned. I think you should be looking at a minimum of 15 to 20 years for something called an infrastructure bank.